Hello traders, this is Dr. Zain Agha from zwinner.com. Last week all of my signals were accurate and we made good money. I hope you too made good money, and this week too I'm sure you're going to make good money. Here are my recommendations to trade the news during the week starting 14th of August and ending on the 18th of August 2023. First, the disclaimer. Forex trading carries high risk. Do not trade with the money you cannot afford to lose. This is for educational purpose only. I'm not a financial advisor, therefore I will not be held responsible for any loss incurred. Please trade on a demo account first until you are confident. On Monday, the 14th of August, we have no news. On Tuesday, the 15th of August, we have news coming out of Canada at 1:30 p.m. Now, there are three consumer price index coming out. One is the monthly, the other one is the median, and the third one is the trimmed CPI. Now here you will see these are the figures. Now keep an eye on all the figures, all three of them. If they are greater than what is expected, these are the figures that are expected. If they are greater than what is expected, then that means you need to buy the Canadian dollar. And if it's less than what is expected in all three of them, then you need to sell the Canadian dollar. And if the numbers come out mixed up, something is up and the other one is down, it's more, this is less, then just leave it, don't trade. And then at the same time at 1:30 p.m. you will have the news coming out of USA. Is the core retail sales, is the monthly one, and it's expected to come out at 0.4% as against 0.2%. If it comes out at 0.6%, then you need to buy the US dollar. If it comes out less than 0.1%, then you need to sell the US dollar. Now this is at the same time you have the figures coming out for the New York Manufacturing Index. Empire State, this New York Manufacturing Index, is expected to be at minus 0.3 as against 1.1 previous. So this is not very good. If it comes out more than 1.2%, then you need to buy the US dollar. If it comes out in the minus figure, then you need to sell the US dollar or just ignore this news. And then at the same time you have the monthly retail sales coming out from USA. It's expected to be at 0.4% as against 0.2% previous. So if it comes out at 0.6% or more, then you need to buy the US dollar. If it comes out at 0.1% or less, then you need to sell the US dollar. Then on August the 15th, at 3 a.m. London time, you have the interest rate coming out of New Zealand. It's expected to remain the same as 5.5%. If the interest rate goes up to more than 5.6%, then you need to buy the New Zealand dollar. If the interest rate goes down to less than 5.5%, then you need to sell the New Zealand dollar. Then at 7 a.m. you have the consumer price index coming out of United Kingdom. It's expected to come out at 6.8% as against previous 7.9%. So this is not a good sign for the British pound. If it comes out more than 8%, then you need to buy the British pound. If it comes out less than 5%, then you need to sell the British pound. And also at the same time, 7 o'clock London time, you have the FOMC meeting minutes. Now this is a very volatile news. You can hear it on the Bloomberg radio, and it moves the market a lot up or down. So if you have access to Bloomberg radio, then listen to the Bloomberg radio. If the news is hawkish, then you need to buy the US dollar. If the news is dovish, then you need to sell the US dollar. Then on Thursday, the 17th of August at 2:30 a.m. London time, you have a news coming out, employment change from Australia. It's quite a volatile news. So it's expected to be, that is 152,000 as again 326,000 previous. So this is not a good sign for the Australian dollar. If it comes out more than 30,000, then you need to buy the Australian dollar. If it comes out to less than 12,000, then you need to sell the Australian dollar. Otherwise, just leave it as it is. And also at the same time, keep an eye on the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate is slightly higher, expected slightly higher than previous. 3.6% as against 3.5%. So if the unemployment rate goes to more than 3.7%, then you need to sell the Australian dollar. And if the unemployment figure goes down to less than 3.3%, then you need to buy the Australian dollar. Then on the same day, August the 17th at 1:30 p.m., we have the unemployment claims coming out of USA. It's expected to come out at 240,000 as against 248,000 previous. If it comes out less than 235,000, then you need to buy the US dollar. If it comes out more than 250,000, then you need to sell the US dollar. Now on this Friday, we have no news. So these are the only news between Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, only 3 days of news. Monday and Friday, no news. So I wish you all the best. Take care. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.